Hey everyone, it's Nathan here. Today I just want to talk about one particular topic in regards to YouTube. I don't know if many people talk about this. Obviously, if you're aware, a while back, YouTube used to let you monetize your videos. It didn't matter like how many subscribers you had, how big or small your channel was, or even how many hours of watch time. Now, when I first had my first YouTube account, um, unfortunately, I've lost my password, lost my username. I can't even get back into it, even though I've told YouTube that I forgot my account details. What can I supposed to do? Unfortunately enough, it's just based like it's like a script. They say, "Well, have you tried forgetting your password and trying to like restart it?" And it's like, "Yes, I've tried that, and it's never worked." So yeah, basically that's the only problem. So I had no choice but to make a new account, which thankfully, don't ask me how, because even though I'm not exactly a techie person for YouTube itself, but I've got over 1,000 subscribers. For me, I don't know what to say. I'm absolutely speechless. I'm gobsmacked. The fact is that I don't really post much on my YouTube account because I don't actually have a desktop gaming machine to record AAA gaming. Because obviously I'm on laptop majority of the time. Sure, I can play most games. Sure, I can record. But then my own concern is that due to the fact it's on a battery mode setting, so once it's fully charged and then turn the charger off, start playing games and recording, it's draining the battery. So I couldn't possibly, for an example, if I wanted to, was to do maybe let's say about 2 hours or longer video of recording, or maybe in stream, and then give it a few minutes, half an hour for that, and I was gonna go ping, which is obviously I can't pronounce the actual ping sound, but it's just like it's a notification to let you know that your battery's running low, you need to charge it, and then obviously I think it does ping you again at the very last second once it's on the red bar saying your battery's a lot low. Once it reaches to a certain point, I don't know how much, sometimes it doesn't particularly tell you, it basically just turns off, which obviously that's what laptops were meant to do. They are meant to turn themselves off once the battery died. Sure, that's the good thing about technology, what we've got today, people. But obviously, so yeah, back to the subject about YouTube. So I've been looking at YouTube for this discussion only like today, and to find out like why is like YouTube like putting adverts on videos, and then somehow they're not paying them. So I'm thinking to myself, well, okay then, so why have you decided to do it? There was not much of an explanation as to why. Apparently, the other content creators, which also I'll be like sharing some other like topics to this video down in the description below, stating that which I'll say to the point where I saw one particular one. He said that YouTube is a business, and YouTube has to make money and pay the staff, blah 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 blah. And I was like, yeah, we all know this, but that's not the point. The point is that us as the viewers, even though I'm a content creator myself, and I'm also a consumer for like YouTube and the content creators on the platform. What the fact is, I don't want my time being bombarded with stupid adverts. And what annoys me, people, I don't know if it actually annoys you either, is the non-skippable ads. For Christ's sake, YouTube, every bloody time I watch something, I can't remember what I watched, but I think it was more than 10 minutes. There was maybe about 5, 10, or probably more non-skippable ads, and I could probably watch maybe a few minutes of the footage before, in 5 seconds, 3, 2, 1, advert. Just like that. But yeah, when I actually had adverts on my channel, which is also, I think, yeah, it would be a my old one, yes, I earned about 60 odd pound. Never know I did. Until YouTube somehow told me. I was like, oh, well that's alright, at least it'll help pay for what I needed those days, but unfortunately enough, YouTube has decided to take advantage of us. So even though, yeah, I've got over 1,000 subscribers, but what unfortunately what I don't have is the 4 hours of watch time. So in theory, people, it doesn't matter like what you what you do. Doesn't matter what channel you go on. Doesn't matter what you watch, people. There's always gonna be YouTube ads on every single video. And unfortunately enough, because I'm not monetized to get a cut from revenue from these adverts that YouTube has put on my videos without my consent, it's bloody annoying. So, I don't know what to do here. I really don't know. Because, I mean, there's no point in me just saying, oh yeah, I'm going to pull the plug, I'm going to leave YouTube and find a different platform because it's an absolute, it's a nuisance. It's an absolute bloody nuisance. But it's strange in how YouTube would actually put adverts on any account, regardless, and all of a sudden now decide to change just like that. I just don't have an explanation as to why would YouTube would do that in the first place. I really haven't got a clue, people. Literally, I haven't. So yeah, I mean, sometimes content creators would use Patreon or PayPal or whatever means they can to earn a bit of money because they keep on, how can I put it, like persuading people thinking that YouTube doesn't pay them or YouTube hasn't paid them. The fact is, I've got a feeling that YouTube is paying them probably a hefty amount, so much to the point where they can just do what they're doing full time rather than doing what their main job was originally. I personally always think that YouTube, and I'm pretty sure I did speak to someone many years ago about this subject as well, that YouTube cannot be used as the main source of income. I'm pretty sure YouTube has stated that on terms and conditions, which also I'm going to have to try and find somewhere on the website. But that's what they said. You can't rely on YouTube as your source of income. Sure, you can use it as a source of like funding in terms to help you support your channel or whatever it is you're doing with that sort of money. It's down to you, obviously. But think to yourself that, okay, I've got all these subscribers, people like my content, I'm going to quit my job and go YouTube full time. And then all of a sudden, just God forbid, if it doesn't happen to you, but if it does, what are you going to do? Oh, boss, yeah, I need my job again. Sorry, you can't. So you got to think about people. I mean, literally, yeah, I've got to think about this now. So yeah, I find it strange how YouTube decided to go bonkers with this monetization thing. Do you know YouTube these days? I don't know, people. Anyway, thanks for watching.